I'm Pastor Berto from Victory Outreach Church, right here in our beautiful city of Bakersfield. And I am so excited to share something with you today. First of all, I want to welcome you to Take and Apply. You know, every one of us go through seasons within our life where we're constantly asking questions to God. And many of us say, God, why am I going through this? Why am I facing this? Why am I going through what I'm going through? Why am I feeling like this? Why are people coming at me like this? Why is this mountain before me? All of us get to those places where we ask God these questions. And I want you to know that I believe that there's something that I call perfect will storms. And what that is, it's seasons that we go through, but there's a plan, a purpose, and an outcome from God. When you read about Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, I am definitely sure that they didn't plan on being thrown into the fiery furnace that day. I'm definite that they didn't want to be thrown in the fiery furnace that day. I am definite this morning that if they could have stopped it, they would have stopped it, but they would not bow down to the gold image that Nebuchadnezzar had built. They said, we won't bow down to that gold image. We only bow down to God. And the Bible says that Nebuchadnezzar was so angry that he did throw him into the fiery furnace. So Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, believers in God, men, young men that I believe were in God's perfect will, but yet in God's perfect will, we still go through storms. And them being in God's perfect will landed them in the fiery furnace. But we go on to read that the Bible says that King Nebuchadnezzar, that he looked into the fiery furnace and he said, didn't we throw 3 men inside of there? And all the men around him said, yes, we did. And Nebuchadnezzar, the Bible says that he got up from his chair. He got up from his chair and he says, man, there's a 4th man inside of there. And the 4th man looks like the image of God. See, God is with us in the fire, but we will go through the fire. And then the Bible says that Nebuchadnezzar called him out. And he called them out from the fire. The Bible says they came out of the fire and not a hair on their head was singed. There was no smoke on them. They didn't even smell of smoke. Why? Because God is with us in the fire. We go through circumstance, we go through trial, we go through affliction, we go through temptation, but God always has a plan and a purpose and an outcome. And the outcome for Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego being in the fire was this. Therefore, I decree that the people of any nation or language who say anything against the God of Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego will be cut into pieces and their houses will be turned into piles of rubble. For no other God can save this way. There is always an outcome to what you and I are facing. God has a plan, a purpose, and an outcome. Take this, apply it to your life this week, and understand that whatever we face and go through, there's a reason, and God will always have an outcome for that reason. I hope this ministered to you, and I'll see you next week for another episode of Take and Apply. God bless you.